Hi all, I am Shravani. Today I will explain about what is the main difference between the embedded system versus general computing system. So what is general computing system? Real life we are using the laptops. Computers. Laptops, computers comes under general computing system. Embedded system. Embedded system, it is a combination of both hardware as well as the software. It is used to perform a specific task. Washing machine, air conditions are the examples for the embedded system. So, what is the main purpose? Why we are using the general computing systems? So, for watching of the TV, otherwise, for browsing purpose. Otherwise, we can transfer the, transactions can be done by using of the by using of laptop. We can transfer the amounts. We gaming purpose. So general purpose computing systems, we can use it for multiple tasks. But while coming to the embedded system, here it is used to perform a single task. First, what is the purpose? A system which is a combination of generic hardware and general purpose operating system for executing of a variety of applications like gaming purpose, for watching of videos, songs, entertainment purpose. We can perform multiple tasks. Otherwise, we can browse the data. We can do our works by using of this embedded products, general purpose system. System which is a combination of special purpose hardware as well as the embedded OS for executing set of applications. So while coming to the embedded systems, here we are using the specialized hardware as well as the specialized operating system for uh, preparing of the embedded system. Operating system. Here we are using the general purpose operating systems like Windows, Linux, Mac, while while performing any task, we need OS operating system. For the general purpose operating systems, we require Linux, Windows, Mac, anything maybe we are using. But in the embedded system, it may require or may not require operating system. While, for example, washing machine may require the operating system while playing a electronic toy. It is very tiny. So it may won't require any OS. So based on the application, based on the requirement, here we may use or we may not use the operating system. Alteration. Applications are alterable by the user. Possible for the end user to reinstall the operating system and add or remove the user applications. We can change our OS in our laptops. Yes or no? Yes, we can change our OS. So we can change it. We can add or remove, we can alter, we can change the operating system in the general purpose computing system. But the firmware of the embedded system pre-programmed, it is not altered by the end user. While if you consider your washing machine, if anyone is writing the program for the washing machine, if you saw anywhere, no. So the while buying a product washing machine to our homes, it is already the program, the code already dumped. If any malfunction, nothing but any wrong will occur, we won't reload the program. So the firmware of the embedded system is pre-programmed. We won't alter the program. We won't change the program. But in our OS, in our laptops, we can change our program. So alteration is possible in the general purpose computing system, but it won't be done in the embedded products, embedded systems. Key factor. Performance is the key deciding factor on the selection of the system. Always faster is better. So while you are buying a one laptop, otherwise any general purpose system, we prefer to choose, for example, if I want to download a film in my laptop, it may takes 1 hour time. For HP laptop, for maybe other laptop, it may take half an hour time. So first we take the reviews. Based on the fastness, we choose the product while buying. So embedded products, general purpose systems, we are choosing based on the faster faster device. Like for if we want to buy any product, we will choose the faster things. But key here, embedded systems, application specific requirements like performance, power requirements, memory usage, etc. are the key deciding factors. So while we are buying a embedded product, so here first, if we want to, we are choosing so many conditions like performance. If it may be worked it for up to whatever the level we are assumed. Means మనం ఎంతవరకు లెవెల్ అనుకుంటున్నామో అంతవరకు మీట్ అవుతుందా లేదా అని చెక్ చేస్తాం. అండ్ దెన్ పవర్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్, ఇట్ మే టేక్ హ్యూజ్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ పవర్, సో వీ వోంట్ కన్సిడర్. సో ఆప్షన్స్ we may check. And then memory usage. So all the factors we are checking while we buying a embedded system. Power consumption. So embedded general purpose systems consumes more power while compared to the embedded systems. Embedded systems requires very less power, as well as there is power saving modes also be available in the embedded products. Response time. Sorry, response time. Response time are not time critical. So while we are downloading a movie, so it is not time critical. It may download for 1 hour, otherwise it may take 2 hours, no problem. Because a little bit time, maybe if it won't, it may take 15 minutes time more, it has no problem. But for in the embedded system, for certain category of embedded system like mission control systems, the response time is very critical because mm, uh, uh, if we are launching any product, launching a satellite, so it takes 2 minutes late. The ignition system may burst, so the financial loss as well as the people may stuck into the missile. So while considering a response time for the general purpose systems, it is not time critical. For the embedded system, it is very critical because, for example, if we want to press a washing machine for 1 hour, but maybe any some malfunction happened in the embedded system, it may took for 24 hours. What will happen after 24 hours? All the cloths will tear out. So the response time is critical for some of the embedded systems. Next one is the execution. Need not be deterministic in execution behavior. And exact output may not be required in the deterministic. Whatever we assumed, maybe it won't may get 1 or 2 points, maybe out of the box. We can okay. But execution behavior is deterministic for any type of embedded system like hard real-time system. It is very clear. For example, if we want to bake a food for, we kept it for 3 minutes, but maybe similar example, maybe it takes 5 minutes. So the whole food will be collapsed. So execution may be occur wrong if if it won't perform deterministic in nature. User interface, like graphical user interface, like keyboard, mouse, all are used in the general purpose system. So embedded system may or may not, we are using the keyboards, GUI, graphical user interfaces. Size, if we consider the general mouse, keyboard, the size of the general purpose systems are very large, but embedded systems are compared to the general purpose systems little bit small. Programming. So program can be done by the end user itself. So we can install our OS by ourselves. So programming can be done by ourselves. But embedded products programs are not done by the end user. Peripherals, like what are the inputs and outputs, whatever we are connecting, like large number of peripherals we can connect, keyboard, mouse, monitors, printers, scanners. So all we can connect by using of the general purpose computing systems. Less number of peripherals like switches, LCD boards, sensors, motor sensors. So we used in the embedded system. Memory, larger primary memory, RAM, huge secondary memory like a hard disk, magnetic tapes, are all are used in the general computing system. But in the embedded system, small primary RAM, random access memory, generally secondary memory is missing. So secondary memory is not required in the embedded system. Thank you.